ToonGrin.com.
Huh, didn't know Hanna-Barbera made Looney Tunes cartoons. Now, I'm sure saying that opening bit probably warranted a few grammar mistake-ridden comments, but let's not be too hasty. Just because this is completely utterly Looney Tunes clone, with just Hanna-Barbera characters in it, doesn't mean it sucks! Moving on. Once again, there is no mystery to be unraveled in this movie, but there are 3 stories to be told. Yes, Arabian Nights is an anthology series based around 2 stories, and the one backbone story that actually concerns Scooby-Doo. Here's the backbone story that ties everything together. Scooby and Shaggy are hired to be royal food tasters to Caliph, played by Mandark himself, Eddie Deason. Well, as they expect, Scooby and Shaggy don't just taste the food, and soon they are cornered, forcing Shaggy to don a disguise. It looks goddamn hot! Indeed. And Caliph thinks so as well, so he proposes to Shaggy, thinking he's a sheep. So to stall, Shaggy tells 2 stories, one based on Aladdin, and the other based on Sinbad the Sailor. The Aladdin story, entitled Ali Adi, is the typical Aladdin fable, but with the sexes changed and Yogi and Boo Boo thrown in there as genies. The Sinbad the Sailor story, which should be titled Megillah the Sailor, because that's who's starring, is about how Megillah the Gorilla accidentally mistakes a pirate ship for a cruise ship, and is then taken around the seas to collect the rarest treasures. And that's it, basically. Huh, I was really expecting something more. Don't get me wrong, the stories are fine, but Ali Adi and Sinbad needed a few minutes chopped off in some places, because the pacing overall is a little slow. A 3rd story, maybe starring, I don't know, Snagglepuss or something, would have really helped tighten up both other stories. Oh yes, and I know you have noticed the very different art style used in this movie compared to every single other Scooby-Doo movie. Using a much brighter color scheme and very rubbery animation, it immediately reminds me of shows like Tiny Toon Adventures, if a little bit more cheap. It's not bad, but even that stock looping animation style that Hanna-Barbera had was a style, it feels as lifted from Looney Tunes. And that's not the only thing that is. While Ali Adi avoids this for the most part because it's based on Aladdin, Sinbad the Sailor falls into the trap of being a long Looney Tunes cartoon, and that comparison isn't helped by the Yosemite Sam wannabe. In fact, the whole intro to the Sinbad cartoon is exactly like the Bugs Bunny cartoon Mutiny on the Bunny. Watch!
I was a human being once.
Avast there! Come back here, you barnacle-bitten swab!
He has lost his mind! He's crazy! Please, get out of here! Newtoners! Run! I will get another crew!
Now, does this make things a little bad? Kind of, because it's just a full-on ripoff. But it still is fun to watch. But I would have liked to feel more of the Hanna-Barbera charm to the film, instead of getting constant reminders of Warner Brothers and Looney Tunes instead. Also, the movie is a tad bit too slow, and the animation and comedic style is not Hanna-Barbera. Not god-awful, but not Scooby-Doo. Get it if you are an animation nut like me, or if you like the sound of Hanna-Barbera as directed by Warner Brothers.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!